Welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I hope you guys can enjoy the live chat or the after chat, which is leave the comments below if you can't join the live chat. This is Born Without Boundaries Tarot over here on Astrology Motivation. Astrology Motivation. This is my second YouTube channel. This is where I do a daily tarot card reading for anybody and everybody that join and who is drawn to join. The bottom line is, if the message is for you, hey Dina, the bottom line is, if the message is for you, you will be drawn to hear it. And that's it. That's how it works. It's like getting into the car and turning on the right radio station to hear just the right song at the right time, or turning your head at just the right moment and seeing the billboard that you needed to see. This is calling to you, so take a listen. If you have questions in your heart or on your mind, this will answer those questions. If you just take a listen, join the live chat. I hope you guys enjoy the live chat. There's so many beautiful things that happen there. And if you are watching this after the live is over, please leave comments below because they matter and they are important. Please remember to like this video. I know a lot of you are on and you enjoy it, but you forget to hit that thumbs up button. And it really matters to the algorithm. So please be sure that you don't forget to do that. Whether you're on the live chat or not, it really, really helps. Yeah, so let me know. Hold on. How did your weekend go? I love you too. That's my son. This is, I will say, I will dare to say, in terms of the astrology, a pretty calm week. Hey, Lala. What's up, Michelle? Hi, Brian. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Paige. I so appreciate these each day. Well, God bless. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you hey, the traveling blossom. Thank you. Thank you for liking it. So yeah, there's 16 people on, 6 people liked. Come on, man, show me some love. Give me those likes, thumbs up. It's important. Yeah, so I've changed a few things in the channel. I've added things. I am branding my channel. I've trademarked my name. And so I am adding the trademark logo to both channels. You will see it. It's the 2 B's. And I want to put some merch out. I really do, because I'm psyched about these new designs. I'm psyched about all this stuff. I've taken my merch store down from Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and I want to put everything new out. So I'm just like redesigning things as we speak. So I hope you guys will be psyched about that. I hope you like the stuff. I'm just kind of psyched about it. I've worked on it all week, and hopefully more good stuff to come, man. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. What's up? Okay. So I want to go over, today is a Monday, August 29th. I hope you had a fabulous new moon. It was a new moon in Virgo. Perfect day for planting seeds. And then I would ask, you don't have to answer this. You don't have to share it if you don't want. But what did you guys plant the seeds for? You know, it's not like a birthday wish. You don't get it. You don't get it if you say it out loud. What was important to you? What seed did you plant? Remember, just because you plant a seed doesn't mean it grows. And faith is the way to water a manifestation seed. So a lot of times you just have to be like, okay, I planted the seed. God's gonna take care of it for me, and I'm gonna take care of God, so that I'm going to have faith, and I'm going to keep on every day working on my faith and working on whatever I need to work on to keep the energy moving forward and keep my faith high and keep my motivation high. It was a great day to plant seeds for your health, plant seeds for your future, plant seeds for future abundance, or like I said, I spent my new moon getting this all up legally. You know, there's a lot of changes that have to happen to my business, especially now that I'm going to be moving out of California. So I had to get all that set up. So I was like, I'm going to dig down, I'm going to go long and just take my Saturday and do this groundwork. And I'm really happy that I did, because I got some really wonderful, like, see, I have this shirt that I love. It's designed, but I didn't design it. I want to get some actual shirts and merch that I actually design and that I can share with you guys, and that's available to you guys, because I think that would be really, really cool. Anyway, it's a time for change. It is a time for change. Yeah, it's a time for new beginnings. and the change will happen slowly. But let me go over this week. This week, and I do the weekly astrology forecast. I hope you guys get to see it, because I think it's important to understand the energy that we're all up against. And it's only like an 11-minute video, so it's not like it takes a long time, but it's an important watch. I did not put out my blog this week. I have to get to that. After I get offline, I will definitely get to that. But this week, you'll see Pluto's tentacles are retracting. Neptune's tentacles are retracting. They've been causing a lot of trouble in a lot of places. So it's been challenging energy. Saturn is still out there, square to Uranus, absolutely. But it's interesting because Saturn is more square to Uranus now than it is to the north and south node. I want to get a little bit deeper into that. Oh, we'll get back into it, won't we? Oh, well, it'll dissipate eventually. Yeah, these squares to Saturn aren't that tight anymore. It's just really slow moving energy. So interesting. But Saturn is more of an irritant, resistance, hardship, struggle, challenge, stuff to help us learn, actually. And then Jupiter is in opposition. There's no big transits this week. We had, like last week, we had a couple of transits plus the new moon. There's no big transits this week. There's no really terribly mischievous energy out there right now that hasn't been there before. Like Mars square the sun is still challenging, but at the same time, it has been around for a while. So we're kind of coming out onto the other side of those challenges, of being able to handle those challenges and know what those challenges are trying to teach us. So really, I want you to take time this week to sort of like yourself to breathe out and allow yourself to get okay with chaos that arises during change. Like there's no such thing as a smooth, unless you hire like experts for tens of thousands of dollars, a smooth moving that I'm doing right now is challenging. It's just challenging. As organized as you are, it gets messy. So it's almost like accepting that there's a messy stage to transition. There's a messy stage to change. Accepting that and realizing this is not a mess you can't handle, and it's not a mess that's going to stick around. So it's not something that you have to be worried about, and it's not something that's going to dominate you. It's just part and parcel to the process. That's kind of what it is. Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry at the beginning. Oh, okay. This time it wasn't as bad. Oh, God bless. So, okay, you got it again. It's time for rest and healing now. A to the men. I tested positive for COVID. You got okay. So our prayers are with you, Michelle, and I'm sure that you will be healthy and safe. I'm sure that you'll be healthy and safe. Clearly it's still out there. Like nobody is completely safe from it, but it's there. It's a reality. And honestly, most people will be safe from it. So take care, rest yourself. If you got COVID, the bottom line is almost like a reminder, pull back, like take care, focus on your health, take care of you, give yourself the time and space to do what's right for your body. Now you know what the focus has to be is your actual body could be run down or suffering from a lot of other things that made you more susceptible. So yeah, it's time to double down and focus on your health. Because Virgo rules health. Virgo rules health. Virgo rules nurturing. Virgo rules cultivation. And it's also a time where you might surprise yourself, even if you're a very social person, you might want to take more time to yourself just because you're busy and you don't have time for stupid shit. You just want to get things done. So use this energy. It will really help because things start to get wonky again, October, November, and that's not too far away. So understand, we just let's take some time and be as productive as possible so that we can get through that crazy fucking period, especially in the beginning of November, so that hopefully, thank God, we can actually have a Merry Christmas this year or Christmas holiday season, if you will. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I did a Scorpio's reading. It was extremely detailed, very specific, and kind of like really wise, like highly evolved. The revelations were intense. Let's put it this way, but it's also a sense of like, I don't know, like hard to explain, but a really intense reading. Hello all. Thank you so much for all the likes. I appreciate it. We have 7 of Swords, futility, or something being taken from you or stolen, or being weakened, like feeling the carpet pulled out from underneath you. There we go. Oh, I wanted to maybe flip around. Let's see. Something that was stolen from you. Something that was stolen from you. Something that was stolen from you. Strength card made you stronger. So being disadvantaged, getting the rug pulled out from underneath you, not having your legs right or secure, it strengthened you. It happened on purpose. There was a method to the universe's madness, and now it's starting to become obvious. And then we have Prince of Swords. So clarity, as well as certainty, as well as a statement or a message coming through. And 8 of Cups, maybe that message is, I've decided to walk away. Finally being able to have the strength and make the decision that you're tired of being treated a certain way, or that you're tired, you're just tired, right? And almost like a sense of, I've got to step away from what is draining me. I've got to double down and make this decision because it's important. We have 8 of Cups. Interesting, we have 2 full moons just coming out of a new moon. The moon is now waxing. Queen of Cups is here. More full moons. Putting your whole self in, and 10 of Swords is just absolutely finished, absolutely done. So somebody is finished with something. You put your all in, and now it's like, okay, I don't have to put any more in. I'm done. I'm finished with it. It's almost like I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm ready to release. I'm ready to let go. That kind of energy. I don't need this anymore. Finally being able to move on. 10 of Swords is a huge loss, a huge suffering, a huge pain, a ending, but it's done. It's over. Being able to grasp that. And then the Emperor is now strength or vitality, maybe a new beginning, because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. Also taking action. Refueling, being the warrior. King of Swords is here, making a decision, a clear, concise decision, so something that had totally ended. And this is the thing, 10 of Swords is the central energy. So it says that you were fucking done with something. You were so done with it. It was over. You were over it. It was over. You were over it. And maybe that's exactly where you needed it to be. Ace of Pentacles is here, realizing the value, seeing the value and opportunity presented to you that now you're a little bit wary of. 9 of Wands is almost like being defensive. It's like, but I've earned this strength. You have 2 strength cards here, but this is strength that you've earned. You've earned this strength because of what you've lost, because of all you've suffered. There's a sense of strength to you now. Okay, what the fuck is this supposed to mean? What do you want him to do today? What do you want him to know today? We have 3 of Pentacles. People do appreciate you. Somebody absolutely does appreciate your work. And this is I will say this, if I had to name this reading anything from the way it looks right now, this is the magic of letting go, the magic of release. Because it's almost like, listen, if I'm not appreciated and I'm not valued, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm not going to keep trying. It's almost like in doing that, you teach the universe how you want to be treated. You teach the universe how you want to be treated by what you are willing to put up with. And yeah, listen, we're all willing to put up with shit if it's worth it. But it's like that's how you're teaching the universe. You're teaching the universe that this is what's valuable to me and this is what isn't. Whatever is offered, whatever is spoken, whatever the thoughts is, like I'm so ready. Somebody is so ready to be out. Somebody is very secure in their decision and has the strength to say, no, I'm actually done. I'm not going to go back. Even if you want me, even if you would, whatever, I like what I'm doing now. And I great. It's great that you appreciate me. But ultimately, it's going to take more than that. It's almost like there's nothing you could say to make me want to turn around and go back. Why? Because I've already made up my mind and it already feels good. I'm already on the trajectory and I know that I'm going in the way that I'm supposed to. It's almost like that phenomenon. I have any, let me know. If you've experienced this, the phenomenon of how as soon as you're actually over your ex, as soon as you actually don't think about them anymore, as soon as you actually don't care anymore, the motherfucker calls. And you spent months praying, begging, oh, please just let me hear from them. Please just let me hear from them. I miss them so much. Oh my God, let this not be happening. Oh my God, let this not be true. But all of a sudden, when you let it sink in and you're almost like, you know what? Not only is it true, but I'm fucking glad it happened and I'm over it. And I honestly, it's like apathy. I don't care anymore. Now all of a sudden somebody tries to come back. And you know what? Timing is everything. Timing is everything. You know, it's not for you when it took that long to catch up with you. And I feel like the reason why the universe holds us back or holds that energy back is because it knows that we weren't strong enough to handle it. It knows that we were sitting around waiting on that call, praying for that text. Happy birthday, Michelle Sandegate. It knows that we were too desperate or in need of something. And now we get this call and it's almost like we know our own strength and we know what we're worth and we're definitely not willing to settle. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't necessarily entertain this again. But ultimately what it means is that you're not going to settle again. So that's really good. It could also mean that it was time to take action. Maybe you quit something and stopped something because you knew you weren't good enough yet. And so you put your whole self in and all your energy into getting better and knowing more. And now it's ready to go back out after the opportunity. But let's see. Clarify. Oh yeah, Treasure Island. There's something good coming in. Okay, but it's almost like the treasure comes around when you were ready to see it. That's what Treasure Island is. It's like all of a sudden realizing the value. Maybe it's you. Maybe now you're all of a sudden ready to realize the value of something, especially after you lost. You could have lost big time. You could have lost big. So it's almost like finally ready to listen. I can't look at this reading and not be certain that you didn't actually lose anything that you couldn't afford to lose, is what I'm saying. Let me get this. Don't let pride get in your way, and luck is on your side. This is fire energy. Sagittarius energy is it's time to try again. I mean, that's the clarification is, you know what? It's time to try again. It's time to go forward again. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't sit there and think, well, they should come back around after me. If this is about an opportunity that you want, this is the clarification. If this is an opportunity that you want, it's like now they will finally see your value or you finally see the value and you realize, you know what? I can't give up on this. But you were done. And I think the giving up was necessary. Why? Because it cleared your brain and it let you refuel yourself. That's why. Hold your vision. Luck is on your side. And don't let pride get in your way. That tells me every time I see this card, I think, don't stop trying. Like, don't accept defeat. Like, don't, kind of be like too prideful to be able to, I don't know, stay with it, stay in the game. For some of you, it'll look like moving on. For others, it'll look like, just whatever it is. I don't care. Well, all I care is like, know what the pride is. And what is the pride? Don't let pride get in your way. If you know, like listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul. If your gut says go for it, it doesn't fucking matter what happened in the past. That central energy means the past is the past. And now I think some of you, it's affecting like you're happy it didn't happen. And that's good too. Like, don't hold on to something just because, I should have won it. I don't care about it anymore. I don't give a fuck. That is one of the greatest gifts that could ever happen. You are like legitimately done and over something. And that kind of liberates you to be open again to whatever is going to come your way. And it's saying, you know what? Okay, try again. Go shoot your shot again. Luck is on your side. This is sort of like, I don't know. Be specific with me, God. Can you just please? Four of Cups. It's almost like you didn't see, or somebody didn't see the value when it was first offered. But now you will. And it's okay to go back and say, you know what? I've changed my mind. I've really changed my mind. I really want this. Maybe you need to ask again. The devil is here, though. So I don't know. Why would the devil come out? What are you saying, God? This doesn't make fucking sense. The Four of Cups made sense. The devil doesn't make sense. Because the devil is about being stuck, being held back, being addicted, being filled with fear. That's pride. It's almost like somebody didn't want to accept something because they were angry or pissed. It's like, don't let pride get in your way. If you still want it, say yes. Take the offer. That's kind of what it's saying. I have to yell in order to like get clear my brain. It's saying like, it's saying like, don't be afraid to look at this and accept it, or really see if it's good for, like, if it's still fucking good for you, take it. It's like don't fucking be afraid to take something that's good for you if you still care about it, or if you still love it, or if you still want it, grab it. Don't be like, oh fuck, you should have called me 3 months ago. If the opportunity's here now, then let it be here now. Because it all happens in divine timing. That's what it is. The devil's landing right on pride, kind of stuck in your own sense of self-importance. And so, I'm not going to call you back right away because you didn't fucking respond to me right away. If you want to pick up. Just fucking do it. It's really all about the big picture, which is what Sagittarius is about. Look at the big picture. If this still matters, or this is still really cool to you, go for it. That's what it's saying. Whew. Thank you. I agree with you, Mando. I agree with you. Absolutely. Because, and I agree with you. It's like, it's not even about the pride. This is what I'm picking up by what you're putting down. It's not even about the pride factor. It's just about the confusion factor. It's like, listen, if you can't fucking say it to me straight, if you say it to me straight, then I'm happy to open up myself to this again. Absolutely. But I'm not going to take any fucking hits, because you know what, God? I can't with the confusion. And that's something that you have to just say out loud, is say, yeah, okay, but make it clear, God, because I'm not with the confusion. I'm not down with it. That's a standard. That's a boundary that you have a right to set. That you have a right to say, okay, leap of faith my ass. I'm not doing this again without this, and this, because I've learned my lesson. And I'm happy with being without this. So it's got to be real clear and real certain. And you got to help me out with this. This is not a pride thing. This is, I learned my lesson, and I'm not going to compromise myself again or put myself out there for fear, or I'm not going to put myself out there for hurt or to go broke or anything like that. Like, I get that. And yeah, I like appreciate your work, value yourself. Maybe the first time it came around, you weren't ready to set those standards. And that's why it didn't work out. Because something about it was like, listen, you needed to learn the lesson of being able to set standards before this shit came into your life. So it isn't really about pride. It's about, now I know my worth. Now I know my value. And I welcome in whatever holds that up and adds to it. Right? But this is really that petty energy of deciding I'm not even going to consider it because nah, you did this to me, I'm going to do this to you. That kind of shit is not welcome here. It's like, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to make your life move forward. It's about really being done with all the pride and all the pain and just being able to see something very clearly and objectively. That's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it is. Woo! You're welcome. Ooh. Oh, I like this card. I really love it. I love that we got this card. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. And God will know if it's a pride-filled prayer or if it's sincere. Say, God, I need help because I'm not doing this again. I really am not. Like, I want to love me as you love me. And I'm not feeling comfortable here. If this is the path that you want me on, I am happy to follow it, but I am not going to go. I am not going to defy lessons that you taught me. I'm not going to do it. And that's kind of it. It's like divine intervention, probably divine intervention to make the value or help people see your worth or to help you see the true value of the situation. It's like sometimes we fall in love with somebody, but we fall in love with we fall in love with what our pride says. Oh, because they look good, because they're hot, because being around them makes us feel successful. And then it doesn't work out. And we like to blame it all on them. When in reality, we didn't fucking know them because it was all about us. And maybe our pride needed to be totally decimated. When that person comes back in and says, you know what? I'm not sure you ever really saw me even one goddamn day that we dated. And if you can let your pride drop away and say, holy shit, you're right, because we never had any deep conversations. I never actually had time for that. Instead, all I fucking did was want to fuck and want to go out. And that's not really a relationship, is it? It's kind of like that. It can be very nuanced like that as well. It's about finally seeing the value of something. Whether the value that is finally seen is of you, or it's you finally seeing the value in something. It's like the end had to happen for you to finally realize how to actually treat something, or some vice versa for somebody how to treat you. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover, and give yourself that time. Take it. Take the space. That's it. Take the time. Take the space. Life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring and negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Dear God, please, what is the lesson? What did you want me to learn by this happening? It's hard sometimes. What is the lesson and the blessing that is coming out of something like that's this shitty? Or what's the lesson and blessing that came out of this? What is it you're trying to help me learn? And I want to learn it. So whatever those blockages are, maybe it just will help a little bit if you tell me what I'm supposed to be learning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, have an open-hearted conversation with God. Yeah. That's definitely not to be. It's almost like communication is what's going to like liberate your mind and free you and help you realize what's actually going on. So maybe some of y'all are having an intense conversation with somebody because what needs to be said needs to be said. Ego, see from a higher perspective. So it's definitely, don't look at this in a small way from your perspective. Look at it like Sagittarius energy. Look at the big picture. And maybe you need help, ask God. Or give it a bird's eye view. This could be actually literal. You may need to legitimately step back. If you, like you're saying, you're working on a crossword puzzle, you may need to actually get up and step away and look at it from afar to see how things connect. It's almost like you've got too much of a myopic and blinders on modality happening, and ultimately there's a bigger picture that's going on here. And maybe this is to our benefit, hopefully, starting to look broader and not be so specific. Or you need to not be so specific and just start casting your nets out in like larger. Like say you've been applying for one specific type of job, stop. Cast your net out to think something that you think nobody would ever even consider you for. Don't compromise your standards. You have to set the price has to be right, the benefits, everything. But it could be something that, you know, a title you've never taken before, an industry that you've never worked in before. You don't know. They might be like happy to have you. You know, the reason for your failure might be that you haven't cast your net out wide enough. You've been doing something over and over and over again, and you got to kind of like broaden. Could be that. Okay. Lots of different interpretations. Unleash the wild within. This is full moon. There's a lot of full moon energy here. So something is, it's like we're being guided up to something that's going to pop come this full moon. And take care of your needs. Listen, this is talking about a cycle. Something is going to pop. Something's about to pop. Something is legitimately, absolutely about to pop. Really interesting, right? Something is about to pop. This is winter. Take care of your needs. Wolf. And she's wearing the wolf. Unleash the wild within. Don't hold back who you are. Somebody here has been holding back who they are because they've been trying to fit in a very narrow lane of perception. It's almost like say fuck it, because that's what killed you or cut you off or cut off your opportunities. Interesting. Hey, Jeremy. Oh, thank you, Lewis. Hey, Lynn. Oh, God bless. I like cry all you want. Like going to a book club, but you only watch the movie. I love that, Mando. You're absolutely right. Or too busy fighting day to day. Oh, let's see the one card that came out for us. Let's do it. Imagine. Clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will come to be. And it's done. It's already yours. That's why you know you want it. I'm going to leave you with that thought. I love you guys like crazy. And I will see you guys on here tomorrow. I hope you guys will check out tomorrow's video. Scorpio will be up. Libra and Sagittarius all up on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.